What's up guys, my name's Alex and welcome to another Legacies video. Today I'm going to be talking about Season 1, Episode 14. Now just before I get into this video, I did want to mention that I did a live reaction to this episode, so if you want to see me react live, that is up on my Patreon, which is linked in the description below. Also, like all my review videos, if you haven't watched the episode first, I do highly recommend that because there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, go watch the episode first and then come back here. Alright, let's dive into... Let's dive into the main issue, right? Penelope leaving. So, yeah, I don't even know what to say. So, turns out the letter that Penelope wrote Josie, what episode was it? Was it 10? It was a few episodes ago that Josie refused to read. Actually, it contained in it that she was leaving. Apparently she's going to Europe to go to an all-witches school. Her mum got a new job, so she's going over there. So that's what Penelope wrote in the letter, that she was leaving. And of course we didn't find out until today because Josie only decided to read the letter today. Okay, look, I have so many thoughts about this and it's taken me like a couple days to really sort of like, I don't know, get my head around it, and I still don't think my head is fully around it. But I have a couple thoughts. First of all, I'm not 100% convinced that she's gone forever, right? She didn't die. So I feel like, you know, obviously, she's not dead. There's definitely a possibility for her to come back. I don't know if that'll be this season or next season, but she's not dead. So, you know? I mean, even in this universe, like the Vampire Diaries universe, even if someone dies, they still come back, right? So... just from that alone, I'm not 100% convinced that she's gone forever. Also, I feel like the lack of like goodbyes that has been said on Twitter and social medias and stuff like that kind of makes me feel like she's not gone as well forever. So, like I said, I'm not 100% convinced that she's gone forever, but I don't know if she will be back this season or not. I feel like potentially this is the last we've seen of her this season, just because there's only 2 more episodes left. And I think, I mean, looking at the promo for next week, they're going to play into the whole, the twins finding out about the merge, right? And that whole drama. So I feel like time is going to be spent more on that instead of like Penelope coming back. There's also some theories out there about Penelope going to Europe, which is also where Caroline is. And people are theorizing that Penelope has gone off to help find the cure for the merge. And I really like that theory. I'm a big fan of that theory. For me, that's headcanon, right? Like, I like that theory way better than like she's just gone to school in Europe. Because like, just like her leaving, broke my heart. Like, they were both crying, and then like Penelope talking about like the merge and how like she was talking about how she couldn't just like stay there and watch. She couldn't just watch Josie lose or die, right? She couldn't do that. So I really like the theory that she's gone off to Europe to help look for a cure. But I also feel like, I mean, I might be understanding this wrong, but I feel like the merge happens when they're 22, right? So I feel like that's at least 4 years away. I feel like they're like 17, right? Maybe 18. I wouldn't say older than 18 though, right? I mean, they're still at school. So, I don't know, there's a lot, this season, there's been a lot in regards to the merge, when I'm like, there's still at least 4 years to go until the merge happens, so, I don't know where this is going to go to, like, what's the point of this, like, I mean, I know what the point is, but what am I trying to say, like, the tip, the climax of this story, you know, when the merge isn't actually going to start happening for a couple years. So yeah, it makes me wonder, you know, are they gonna find the cure before the merge even comes close to happening? Like, is that why it's such a like big storyline this season? Yeah, so I don't know. I'm so conflicted because, like I said, I really do like the theory that she's gone off to help find a cure for the merge. But then, like, the merge isn't happening for a few years. So it's like, why was this so, like, it felt very rushed, Penelope's leaving. Which is like, you know, if this is the last we see of her, I'll be really, really disappointed because it just felt like all of a sudden she's gone and she knows everything and she's dropping all this knowledge on Josie and that's it, she's gone. But if this isn't the last we see of her, then I don't know. I will feel a little better about her departure. But obviously this is going to be like a big tipping point for Josie. Josie's finding out about the merge. Josie's finding out about why Penelope was so mad, so emotional when Lizzie would be like the center of the two, if that makes sense, like place herself before Josie all the time. I think all that's gonna, it's gonna come toppling over for Josie, especially in the next episode, the next couple episodes. So that's gonna be really, really interesting to watch. So while I don't like that Penelope's leaving, I am very excited for what this drama is gonna bring. Because, I love Lizzie. She is so entertaining. She is so entertaining, but she does some very frustrating things, especially to, like, Josie. It's like, oh, why can't you just, like, look out for your sister every once in a while, instead of expecting her to look out for you? So I am excited to see Josie sort of, like, stand up for herself and yeah, I'm excited for that storyline. So I feel like I'm not as emotional that Penelope is gone just because I feel like she's not completely gone. It just feels too quick for Penelope to just be gone. So right now I'm still holding out hope that Penelope is coming back. I feel like she's coming back at some point. So I'm not totally upset. Unless we do get news that she's not coming back at all, and then I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be so mad. Because, their scenes this episode, I just love them so much. Them dancing, Penelope catching, like, Josie when she pretends to trip. God, I love them. I love Penelope and Josie. Posie, I really love. You guys know I'm, like, a multi-shipper. And last time I was talking about Josie, but I'm so here for Posie as well. And Penelope loves Josie. Like, that is clear as day. No one can argue that. No one can argue how much Penelope loves Josie. Like, when they were walking down the stairs to the pageant thingy, Penelope, just the way she looked at Josie, I couldn't. My heart. So I need Penelope to come back so I get more Posie feels. Because Penelope truly does love Josie. She truly does. And I feel like because of that, I like the theory that she's gone off to find a cure, because I find it hard to believe that she would just leave knowing how high a possibility it is for Josie to die, to Lizzie. So I feel like if she's gonna leave to try and help Josie, While she might not be able to stand there and watch, Josie get pushed around by Lizzie and potentially taken over by Lizzie, she's gonna do something about it. That's what I like. That's what I have in my mind. That's my canon. I do have to say though, while Penelope was able to find out about the merge by spying on everyone, it's not great that she spied on Josie. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan that she put a spell on Josie's pen. Not good. Not good. Yeah, no, not a fan of that. But talking about, like, disappointments, I guess. Let's talk about Lizzie for a second. Lizzie and Hope. But, like, Lizzie, I love Lizzie. I really do. Like, she can be awful. She really can. She can be awful. But, like, I don't know. There's something about her that I just love. Like, you just see these elements of her, like, really caring. And I just fall in love with her, I really loved the episode where, like, she saw all those alternate realities. And you could just see that she loves Josie, She has a very messed up way of, like, showing that. And I think she can quite often get carried away with herself and not think about Josie. But she does love her. So Lizzie frustrates me. Especially when she's just like, this episode when she really didn't take Josie's feelings into consideration, and also Hope's feelings into consideration. But also, there was a lot that I loved Lizzie in this episode. In particular, Hizzy. So, talk about multi-shipping. So, I am fully going down the Hizzy ship. I'm getting on board. I really am. So, this episode, it was the Miss... I keep on thinking in my mind Miss Marvel. I went and saw Captain Marvel recently. It's not Miss Marvel, it's Miss Mystic Falls. So that was happening, and Lizzie dropped out because Dana's mum was one of the judges, and ended up giving Hope all her sort of like knowledge and I don't know what else to say. Essentially putting Hope in her place. There was just so many Hizzy moments this episode that I loved. I love seeing Lizzie help Hope cope with her like emotions and her sort of like outbursts in regards to her powers and stuff like that. I really, really loved that. You know what else I really, really love about Hizzy? Their goddamn height difference. Oh my god. Oh, it's good. I love it. Again, a bit of like selfishness on Lizzie's regard with the dress that Hope wore to Miss Mystic Falls. Was actually a dress that Klaus got Caroline. So, Hope breaking down over that. That tore my heartstrings. But then Lizzie hugging her and just being like, let it out. I am honestly really going down the Hizzy ship. Oh, God. I ship them all. I really do. I ship them all. But yeah. This episode, at the start, I was like, when I first saw it, I was like really like depressed. I was like, why is Penelope gone? I don't understand. But the more I think about it, the less convinced I am that she's gone forever, you know? So I'm less depressed about it. But I would love to know your thoughts on Penelope leaving. What do you think? Do you think she's gone forever, or do you think she's coming back? I'd really love to know your thoughts, and your thoughts on anything else in the episode. Maybe some thoughts on Hizzy. Am I the only one that ships Hizzy? But yeah, leave them in the comment section below. Like I mentioned, if you want to see me react live to this episode, that is linked in the description. And if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.